Hey everybody, this is Adam. This is Adam's pantograph mill. I just used this to cut some intricate shapes out of some G10 fiberglass. That's this stuff. And this pantograph mill is solidifying itself as one of the most important additions to my shop in a long time. It allows me a high fidelity of replication without the over cleanliness of CNC or laser. It's just a little crappy. And thus, when I make old looking stuff with this, it's kind of just as crappy as old stuff really is. Because this is how they made stuff. Even just little tiny things like, as I'm doing the cutout, the model here, it moves ever so slightly. Now, right now, it's moving less than about 30 thousandths. So at a 3-to-1, that means over here, the bit's only moving 10 thou. It's barely even visible, but it's like psychological that it's not perfect. It's not exactly, But that's not what I'm here to talk about today. What I'm here to talk about is that as I sat here and operated this machine, I saw some ways in which I could make this machine more useful. The first one is that I've got this flat surface up here, and I think I can build a tray off of this, perhaps out of clear acrylic with some places for hanging tools. The pantograph mill's already gotten its own build video for a spanner wrench that I made for it. But now I'm going to add a tray, and I may also add a magnetic tray that sits here. Because this is a sort of out of the way place. It's not one I want to permanently mount anything to, but if I made a tray that I could pull out when I needed to, that's actually exactly, might be just what the doctor ordered. This is kind of great. See, you see what I'm saying here? See this? I've got this giant piece of acrylic. There's no reason this couldn't become a tool stand for this whole tool. There is a reason. Okay, what is the reason? The reason is this can't be a big shelf, specifically because this whole thing can rock. So I want the ability to remove that if I need to. Okay, that's pretty easy to do. Probably sink a, let's see, this is 3/8, right? Let's just double check. Yes, 3/8. But I can put a small one there. And actually, this piece is kind of amazing. Oh, wait, oh, yeah. Oh, this is cool. This is potentially very cool. So, this can be one piece that is actually almost exactly that big. I'll cut this 16 by 6. Then I'll hog it out, and I'll also cut this. Yes. Okay. I'm going to look and see what other stuff I might have. Okay. 16 by 6. Wow, I already had it set at 16. Sweet. It turns out what I had was this marvelous thing left over from Savage Builds. It's got 3 threaded holes, but we drew too much pressure on this sheet of 1-inch cast acrylic, and we got ourselves a little tiny crack here. So this piece is compromised. It's never going to be beautiful again, but it's the perfect. This is the reason this is why we save scraps, people. This is not a drill. Not a drill in the least. So, I'm going to cut a 6-inch piece up. Well, let's see. What is 16? 16 gives me that. Yeah. Coming up. 6. No 6. This is the thing about cast acrylic. It cuts so beautifully on the table saw. Not extruded. Extruded acrylic does not cut beautifully. It can melt in the thicker slices, but you'll see it machines beautifully because I'm going to machine a bunch of this today. All right, let's do this. Yes, that's how we'll do this. This is how we'll do it. That's our leftover right now. That's our 16 by 6. So look at that. There you go. That's good. I'm using the spindle as an arbor press for popping in these. They're the holes are slightly undersized, so it's a perfect press fit. That's great. There we go. In you go. That's not going anywhere. That's great. So I've just mounted 4 magnets into the base of this piece of acrylic, and I hope these provide the steady floor for the shelf that I want to make, but I'm going to test fit it right now before I do any more work. Yeah, that's not bad. Good. It's not crazy strong, but you know what? I'm pretty happy. Yeah, that's not bad. there it is. Yes. Look, I love using scrap acrylic, and I recognize this is one of the world's most expensive lunch trays I have just constructed. I'm going to put a bunch of little holes here for bits and bobs and a couple of other things. But here's how it goes. It goes right here. Whoops! I see what happened. We had a climb. All right. Okay. Let's see if I can rescue this piece because I've got so much invested in it already. This is hilarious. So my 2 shelves are done. I'm going to put them in. I know that these were expensive pieces of acrylic. I know that not many people get access to the... When I was a kid, there was this show called Lifestyles of the Rich and Famous, narrated by this Australian bloke named Robin Leach. Robin Leach! And instead of Lifestyles and Rich and Famous, this is Tool Styles of the Profligate and Well-Connected. That's what this is. But what I find really amazing is this like garbage bag full of plastic chips left over. That's I caught you. Highly entertaining to me. Yeah, look at that. The big bag of chips left over for just these 2. Just what was in here is now there. So I'm going to bolt these in, and I'm not going to figure out exactly what sits in these tool trays right now. I'm just going to get them in position so that they're useful to me. And then I'm going to start. I actually have a project in this afternoon to do with this machine. So these will actually help me right away figure out what is what. So I'm going to get the camera set up and put these in and just put some stuff, start to lay stuff out. I'll sweep that up at the end of the day. Oh, here, watch this. I'm going to attempt to fix this hole by putting some acrylic, putting this stuff there, the UV sensitive acrylic, putting a mold release piece of aluminum on the back, and then curing it from this side. That's the theory. Let's see if I can make that work. Yo, give me a sec. I'm UV curing.
Oh, yeah.
I'm really pleased with how that came out. It's a nice flat bottom. I'm going to do some scraping to kind of even out these surfaces, but that is 100% successful solution as far as I'm concerned. Nice. I love it. It's great. Come on a little closer, okay? There you go. Hi. happy with that. Ooh, ball in that's nice. These are also balls, right? Hello. Oh, gotcha. Oh, nice.
I really appreciate you watching all of that. And if you are pondering right now what to get for the maker, tinkerer, or general obsessive in your life, or what to get yourself, I'd like to humbly suggest our brand new Savage Industries Shop Apron. Its predecessor is one of the most popular things we have ever manufactured, and we are still selling them, but now we've added to it. We've simplified it, we've lowered the cost, and we've made an entry-level apron, still manufactured in the United States, still made of upcycled materials, and I swear this might become my new daily wear. Get yours today at adamsavage.com.